What up, YouTube? Today we're going to be reacting to 123 people arrested for human trafficking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and follow me on all socials. Let's get to business.
Initiatives to combat the insidious crime of human trafficking.
Hey, you know they got to do their little dance, because the fact that you arrested 123 people, oh, they got to get that on the news. This press conference was pre-planned out.
Multi-pronged approach by conducting undercover streetwalker and hotel and motel operations, along with online chats where our undercover investigators posed as minors available for sex, as well as guardians selling children for sex. Our human trafficking efforts are constant, but as we approach the holiday season where children are out of school and spending much more time online, I wanted to ensure that our children would be protected.
So they pretended to be kids and see who was going to catch the bait. Jesus.
And those wanting to pay for sex and fuel the sex trade were not getting a free pass because of the holidays. Today I stand here before you to share the results of our efforts. Over the last 90 days, we arrested 123 individuals who were charged with human trafficking or trafficking-related charges. These 123 arrests transcend mere statistics. They represent our commitment to protect the innocent and our resolute efforts to safeguard the most vulnerable members of our community. We are not merely apprehending wrongdoers. We are ensuring no one falls into the clutches of these criminals who would exploit and inflict harm upon them. In the course of our undercover operations, we have come face to face with individuals from all walks of life. Some of who held positions of trust and authority.
Teachers.
That shockingly included a teacher, a nurse, basketball coach, and a person employed by a spiritual organization. These are individuals.
Hey, I have been seeing on Law and Crime Day channel up here on YouTube. I've been seeing like a lot of teachers that's been getting caught. A lot of teachers has been getting caught here recently. And you know, people have been reporting it, but it's been mostly just women. It's women teachers
who betrayed our trust. During this facet of the operation, these individuals engaged with undercover detectives who were posing as underage girls and boys. And these criminals knowingly sought to engage in sexual acts with each of them. One notable arrest sheds light on the betrayal of trust I just mentioned. A former science teacher at James Elementary, 28-year-old James Villacorteza.
Hey, not to be, like that, but I wish Judge Grady was up here, because he had a face cards on hand. Every time he called out a name, boom, card.
Individual entrusted with shaping young minds. Operation Renewed Hope also targeted the driving force behind prostitution, the individuals known as Johns, those who fuel the demand. Our Johns portion of the operation aimed to dismantle the market that coerces many into the heroin world of sex work. This is where we came into contact with Zen Dung, who clearly did not learn his lesson. In May of 2022, he was arrested for traveling to have sex with a minor who turned out to be one of our undercover detectives.
But they all going after minors though. Like, they got ones that's your age.
Charged with human trafficking, and at the time you would have thought that this would have been enough to stop him and make him rethink his choices.
Nope.
We were wrong. Detectives arrested him again for soliciting another to commit prostitution. We also focused on the darkest corners where detectives posed as a family member, such as a parent, step-parent, aunt, uncle, who were offering their underage child to have sex with others. The fact that individuals willingly sought such heinous activities despite knowing the children's
And this
ages
just happened.
is abhorrent and
me see
deserves our
when it
collective contempt. Perhaps the most alarming trend our detectives observed was the possession of firearms by some of these individuals. As if the sexual exploitation is not damaging enough,
8 days ago.
who knows what their true intentions were with the firearms they possessed.
On the
To our
12th of
dedicated
January.
team, I extend my deepest gratitude. Thank you for serving as the shield that protects our community from the unimaginable consequences that could unfold if not for your efforts. Since we created the Human Trafficking Unit in 2021, these men and women have arrested more than 600 individuals who fuel the demand for
Well,
human trafficking.
123 of them just came from this
Even
right
more
here.
important, we have rescued 28 victims from the grasp of human trafficking.
Give it up to
That's
them victims.
28 individuals whose lives were quite possibly saved. We also remain committed to safeguarding our community through prevention, assisting with treatment and recovery efforts, and education through presentations on identifying the signs of someone or anyone who's a victim of human trafficking. The fight against human trafficking is not one that law enforcement can accomplish alone. It is a shared responsibility that extends to each member of our community. And I urge everyone to stay vigilant and report instances of suspected human trafficking victims so that together we can fortify our defense against those who seek to traffic another human being for sex. On this National Day of Awareness, and always, prevention, education, and awareness will always be our most valuable tool. At this time, I'll take any questions.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi.
Tell me a little bit about the victims specifically with Operation Renewed Hope. Are some of them foster children?
Without getting into too many details and revealing our investigative techniques, we posed as a lot of different individuals. We posed as aunt, uncles, grandparents.
Did she really just ask if they pose as foster children? What does it matter? They got 123 of them. Like, he gave you a good amount of examples. He shouldn't have to tell you everything.
We would pose as
Not when it comes to
step-parents,
their
saying that,
tactics.
hey, we have a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, a 12-year-old that we're willing and it's available for sex acts. These individuals, 6 of them that we charged with human trafficking, were individuals who traveled to come have sex with these minors, these young children.
When it comes to the suspects, Sheriff, what do the suspects say to you after?
I still don't see how that's human trafficking because you traveled to come do it. Okay, regardless of what they coming for, let's just say it was an adult woman. If they traveled to get to her, that could be considered trafficking. I mean, I don't see that. I don't see. Obviously, they adopted that into law at some point, but I just don't see that. Maybe if they take them from where they at and try to take them somewhere else, then yeah. But if they just pull up, that don't mean they trafficking. To be honest.
These suspects know what they're doing is wrong. Even a few of them that they arrested, and we're seeing a trend where they drop their cell phones. They take their cell phones somewhere else before they show up to have sex with this young child because they don't want their wife to be able to track where they're at. So they know what they're doing is wrong.
When they get caught, when they realize they fell for it, what do they say?
You know, it's different. The human trafficking detectives will tell you some immediately break down and cry. Some say that they have a problem, they need more help, and some fight like hell because they don't want to go back to jail. And
Of course. Yes, you need help. If you go in there to meet a child, you need help, bro. You need help. But you breaking down crying, that is not about to save you. You going to jail. Trust me.
they're most importantly embarrassed knowing that their significant other, their wife, is
They
gonna
about to find out.
what they're truly up to. Again, they go to great lengths to travel to have sex with a young child. They even hide their cell phones. And like I mentioned during the speech here, alarming now to see that some of them, and this is just recent over since 2021, what we're seeing is now they're traveling with firearms. One had a gun on them, one was in the glove
See, that's
box.
not what's up.
When they take this child in their car, why would you need a gun to come have sex with a child? What were their true intentions? This is the part that's even more.
That would be at least with the attempt to kidnap or to the attempt to traffic, because I don't know. Maybe they brought the gun because of a pimp or something. I don't know. I don't know. But definitely, that's an enhancement.
More concerning than them just trying to have this illegal, incredibly heinous act with a young person.
Facts.
You spoke about treatment and recovery efforts for victims. If someone is a victim, what does that process look like for their recovery and the resources available in our community?
Yeah, great question. I think when you talk about human trafficking, this is something that just came to light over probably the past year and a half to 2 years. There were no resources. If you had the courage to come forward, we didn't have the ability to try to help you out. We would collect our investigative money, some of the trust fund money we have for investigations, purchasing narcotics, whatever it is, and buy them a hotel for a night or two, and then scratch our heads like, what do we do next? Now there's so many different organizations and partnerships that we have, Sail of Freedom, and the list goes on and on and on.
Online.
They immediately come with us. Matter of fact, they come with us when we do these different, if we're targeting prostitutes that are coming trying to free them from the sex trade, if we're targeting the Johns, who, whatever the case and scenario may be, these non-government entities are with us. They don't want to talk to law enforcement. They want to talk to someone that they can trust. Well, it's been extremely productive when someone who works at this organization comes and says, that used to be me, you used to be me. If you have the courage to take that first step forward, if you're courageous.
Hey, is they gonna show the face cards though? Oh, he just talking the whole time.
Enough, we can get you the help. And they're getting them that respite care. A lot of them are dope sick because they have them addicted at such high levels. The minute that they start to become sober, they get so sick. So they'll do anything to keep that high, because I can only imagine what the physical trauma is when you're going through those type of symptoms. So we work hard. We work well. We have some
The 123 people, I'm gonna drop their photo.
phenomenal partnerships in the Tampa Bay area. For anyone out there that's a victim of human trafficking, there is help available. It's as simple as making a phone call.
All right, that was Florida. I don't know what person this is, what his rank is. It looked like he's a sheriff. I'm not sure the county or anything, but 123 people arrested for human trafficking. They set up a sting operation, and they posed as underage children and caught a whole lot of sickos. So them pedos, they got 123 of them. I'll catch y'all in the next one.